Been a pretty good week for Gina Carano. Right now, hashtag Gina Gone Wild is trending. Over 4,686 tweets for that, by the way. This is because yesterday, her Running Wild episode appeared on Disney+, and it's getting very good reception, and most of the tweets that I'm seeing here are all positive. This is because a lot of people actually like her. It's a very small group of people on social media that don't like her. And when you go and look at the petition to bring her back to Star Wars, having over 100,000 signatures, I believe now, you start to see the truth that most people don't have any problems with what she said. And if they do, they stand by her for free speech. And like I said, it's a small group of weirdos that want to run her into the ground. Now, the really big interesting thing to me that's happened this week is this. Gina Carano gets last laugh, Lucasfilm, which fired her, pushing her for an Emmy. So I was going to cover this by itself yesterday, but a lot of other people did. So I figured, well, the news is kind of out there. But there's a little bit more to this now, so a lot of butt hurt that I want to laugh at. So I'll give you the little story here in case you didn't know. Emmys are coming up, and pretty much everybody involved in The Mandalorian has been nominated for an Emmy. This is pretty typical, but the strange thing is that Disney did put her on there. Now, the way that they've went after her and they demonized her and the way they fired her, it is kind of surprising that they nominated her for an Emmy. And in my opinion, it does kind of lend some authenticity to the rumor that Jon Favreau and some other people are trying to get her to return to The Mandalorian. Now, there's nothing really saying that this is real. This is a big rumor started by Overlord DVD. But I kind of believe it. I kind of think they want her to come back and that they're trying to get her back, which I think would be a good step to kind of Disney righting this wrong. And it would also bring in a lot of butthurt, which I particularly enjoy when it comes to these kinds of things, because the haters got that big win, and it made them seem untouchable. This was a bad move to fire Gina because of a small group of a-holes on Twitter, and then you empowered them by firing her, pushing them to go after more people. And I'm really sick of seeing these people win, and I don't think I'm the only one there. But the Emmy alone is causing quite a bit of butthurt. Look at this from SB Nation, an MMA outlet, by the way. This is an MMA place. But they're chiming in because they want you to know Disney fired Gina Carano for being terrible. Now it wants conviction to win an Emmy. These are not the droid nominees you're looking for. So an MMA place chiming in, letting you know that Gina Carano is terrible and that she's not the droid you're looking for. It's like, really? Now, I think MMA Nation is owned by Vox, which that revelation would makes this not that surprising because Vox is a pretty shitty news outlet. But the real salt is coming to us via the Mary Sue. Sure is weird to see Gina Carano in the Mandalorian's Emmy consideration campaign. No, we still haven't forgotten. Yes, they're quite upset over here that she's just nominated. It would be even more hilarious if she gets the Emmy. I don't know if she will or not, but just her being nominated has has brought up some salt that I think is amazing. So they do a little rehash here on the Fire Gina Carano hashtag and vent for half the article about why they hate her and push to have her so hard to have her fired. And then they ran about how terrible the Emmy nomination is. Well, newsflash, Lucasfilm, I still haven't forgotten, and I don't know anyone who has. She was a disappointment when she dropped those controversial statements, and she continues to be a disappointment in 2021. And the only thing that is going to make us forget about Carano has for what she has said or done is by recasting the character and moving on. Trust me, I won't even blink an eye at that recasting. It'll be like the new actor was there from the start. It goes on. Like they're so mad that people love her and are upset and that they're the minority on this situation. I find it humorous. So the salt is running wild, just like the hashtag Gina Gone Wild. Everyone's enjoying her episode. Go check it out. It's actually pretty good. It was fun seeing her do all that stuff with Bear. So give it a look. Enjoy the salt mine. I'm sure it's going to pick up some steam. I'm sure there'll be a hate article on this. How dare people enjoy that episode? How dare them? So anyway, will she come back to Star Wars? I don't know. I hope she does. I think that would be great. Would she want to return? I guess is the question. You know, she is kind of for doing her own thing. But I think it would be cool. I'd like to have her back because, you know, for one, that would be a huge win. And it would cause a lot of butthurt from the weirdos who would lose power. And that's always a good thing. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.